Tawazani. My name is Rafile, known popularly as Gokomoyo, and I'm going to do a video about dreams today. Um, Dreams. We have tons of dreams. There are people who dream a lot, some people who don't dream at all, or people who dream and when they wake up in the morning they don't remember their dream, but they can physically feel that I was active in my sleep and something was going on in my mind while I slept. Um, I'm going to talk about the things to look out for in your dreams and some of the meanings of some of the dreams that one would have. Um, the most important thing that I find with dreams is that they're very metaphorical. Don't look at dreams exactly as they are because that will throw you off and you will try to find deeper meaning into something that's like so simple and clear to understand. So I've been a healer for 8 years now, and I find that that's part of the biggest way, that's the biggest thing that people come to me for, is for me to interpret their dreams. And yes, I do have a service available where I charge 50 rand per dream, um, and we can just have a telephonic conversation to decipher the dreams, etc. So I'll just go into the basics of what to look out for in a dream. I'm going to read from an article that I wrote on Health 24 as a subject matter on spirituality and cultural issues. Um, Things to watch out for in your dream. Gogo Moyo says that if you want to know what your dreams mean, you need to look out for the following things and jot them down, then discuss them with the Sangoma. Your location. Where are you in the dream, and are you familiar with the place, or is it a venue you've never visited? Your actions. What are you doing in the dream? Are you running, fighting, dancing, teaching, cooking, etc.? Action. Your company. Who are you with in the dream? Family, enemies, friends, or people in your dreams are complete strangers? Your emotions. How do you feel in the dream? Were you anxious, scared, ashamed, worried, relaxed, happy? Right? Dreams play a pivotal role when you're working on enhancing or heightening your spirituality, because alone, whether gifted or not, one can always decipher their own dreams. Understanding your dreams will always um, help, without fail, give guidance to as to what is happening in your life and what to watch out for. So to go down the list again, your location. Let's say, for instance, I dreamt I was at my grandmother's house with some friends and family, and we were having a braai, and a butterfly came and sat on my food, on my plate of food. I've already mentioned four things there, and we're extremely happy make that five. So automatically, from all the details that I've mentioned from my dream, location, I'm in my grandmother's place, so there's familiarity. It's a place where I would generally feel comfortable and not out of place. We were with friends and family, so more love being shown and more comfort because I'm with people that love me and take care of me, or would generally. And uh, we're having a braai, so it's an activity where it allows for us to be happy, to be merry, to eat, to drink, to share in all the love and the goodness. And I forgot the other detail, yeah, but I was happy. So generally, all those things. Oh, and a butterfly came and sat on my food, right? So all these things put together, one would want to overthink the situation. Maybe because their grandmother passed away a long time ago, and you're thinking, but why am I back at her house? Does that mean I must go back and visit my grandmother's house? Does that mean I must go to a ceremony at my grandmother's house? What does that mean? We overcomplicate things sometimes. It just means that I had a dream of myself at a place where I would generally feel comfortable, loved, safe, and while I was there, my while I was there at my grandmother's place in this dream, my visit was validated by this butterfly that came and shared my plate of food with me. Like, it sat in my food, almost allowing me to know that yes, where you are currently, you are acknowledged. Your ancestors are with you at that time and space, and would be welcoming of you to come back, and they appreciate the fact that you brought everyone else to be here, and they're there for the laughter and the fun as well. That's a positive dream, right? Then we have dreams where I am at my grandmother's house. I I dream of being attacked, and being chased, and find myself running away from the house, and I find that it's people I know, and I am overly anxious and scared. Same place, all the other elements are different. So I find myself being chased around in this dream, so I have discomfort, meaning something is amiss, is out of place. There are people there that I know, but they're making me feel uncomfortable in my own home. So I must be wary and mindful of the people around me who I would generally feel comfortable with, and I should just be mindful of their actions and what's going on in our relationship at the time for such things to be happening. I might be fighting with my cousin about something totally unrelated, but in this dream, it's showing my cousin in the dream. It definitely affected that person as more than I thought it did, or it affected me more than I thought it did, and thus now it's coming out as something that's far, far more difficult and complicated than it needs to be in this dream. Um, I'm being chased out of the house. I feel anxious and scared, and this person wants to attack me. There's something that maybe my cousin, I got a new job that maybe they wanted, and they can't necessarily be all happy for me. In front of my face, they are, but they're harboring other feelings inside of themselves that doesn't allow them to be happy for me. So that's why it's translating into them kicking me out of my own grandmother's house because it's something we share as our grandmother's home. But they feel like I'm not deserving of that, hence they're kicking me out of the house. So this dream means something totally different. Yes, the location is the same, but the feelings that I have and the actions that's happening in the dream and the people that are in the dream with me are allowing for the dream to mean something totally different. Um, I have this one friend who told me that he dreamt about me stabbing him. I'm like, that's weird, buddy. We're besties. I would never do that. Him and I both know that. But in the dream, it had to come across in a certain way where it would show him that he must be alarmed, like he must be wary of the things that are going on around him. And in how I deciphered the dream was that you and I are friends, so there's a lot of comfort and safety there. And I'm stabbing you. With what you know of me, I would never do anything like that. If anything, I'd take a bullet for you, right? We both know this. But in the dream, I'm causing harm to him, and that was the perplexing part about the dream, and set him back because he doesn't understand the relationship and how I get to end up stabbing him. So when I deciphered the dream to him, I made him aware that because he already knows that I wouldn't do that as myself, Refilwe, there are other friends that he has, that have the same relationship or something similar to what we have and come across to him as if they're a safety net for him as well. Whereas in the meantime, they've got other ulterior motives of wanting to stab him in the back, not necessarily literally stab him to bleed, but to maybe block a channel for him or make him lose out on a job because he was into gigs and stuff like that, or sabotage some of the things that they know he would really, really like to fulfill and achieve in his life. So when I told him how I would decipher and my interpretation of his dream, he realized weeks later that, hey, buddy, there's actually a friend of mine who did some very dodgy things towards me, and this is someone that I was really, really close with, and it goes back to the dream. The dream showed him all these things. They just used me as the character in the dream because I represented something more than just being a girl or myself as I am, but who I was in his life and how I contributed to his life. So when you look at all these other things in dreams, it lets you open up to a lot more other things, and it opens up your mind to receiving more of the information. One things to be wary of in dreams is eating. You should not be eating in dreams. You should not be bathing in dreams. You should not be naked or be around people who are naked in dreams. Those things, accompanied by other factors, such as I've mentioned, don't paint a really good picture. Unless if we're all swimming, like skinny dipping, there's a bunch of us, we're all swimming, that'll be a different story than if you are in a dream and you're naked or you're being bathed by someone who's clothed and is saying certain things over you while he's bathing you. But why would you be bathing in a dream or drinking or eating in a dream? Those are associated with very, very bad and dark energies, and that is usually how people are able to infiltrate your life through some of these dreams and through some of the actions that you do in the dream. So I'm hoping that I've covered quite a bit of some of the stuff that happens in dreams. Dreaming of water, ancestor based. Dreaming of money, it could have great deal of good luck that's on its way to you. Losing money, it could be something else also, like losing a part of yourself, something that you cherish, that's important to you, that's almost like maybe being stolen or it's being misplaced from its original place. Um, Dreaming of a dead person, it depends how you dream of a dead person. Are you dreaming of them as someone that's crossed over as an ancestor, or dreaming as me dead, whereas you know in real life I'm not dead? Those sorts of dreams, also accompanied by other factors, would mean a different thing for your dream. I'm going to go over these things again. The four things to look out for are your location, your action, the company you keep in the dream, and your emotions. All those things will determine the energy, the feel, what they're trying to tell you in a dream. Don't always go to the negatives. It doesn't always have to be negative. It could be insightful, it could be a warning, it could be do this rather than do that. You could find yourself wearing a red cloth, uphahla ngayo, whereas you usually wear a white cloth in your home mapahla. It shows preference from your ancestral side. It also shows a different level of upgrade that you're going to get in your spirituality, that's moving you to a different dimension in what you're trying to accomplish and heightening your intuition. So I hope that was very useful, and please do subscribe to my channel down here at the bottom. I will leave my contact details as well as my website details, and leave your questions and your comments in the comment section. And if you have anything negative to say, keep it to yourself. I'll consider you as a bad dream. Tagazan.